one told me love was only in the movies. It don't exist in real life these days, no. But you showed me if I only just find the faith I need to believe. Anything is possible if you want it bad enough. Know the sky ain't too high. Test your limits. You can feel unstoppable, incredible. Almost there, I can see. I'm so ready.
Hey, Ace Family!
Welcome back to our channel, guys.
What's going on, everybody? God damn. If you are new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the family. And by the way, do not mind the crickets in the background. Catherine said there was a good little ambiance going on.
I did.
It's a little background music we got over here. You can see we got the door wide open. We got good vibes for this video. So today we're gonna be answering some questions that all of you have been wondering.
This has been a very requested video from you guys. It's been a while since we've done one of these. I think we've only done like 2 or 3 on our channel before.
I don't know, but it's about to get juicy. So we're just gonna get right into it today. But before we begin, if you're a part of the Ace family, make sure you give this video a thumbs up right now because we're about to answer some questions that a lot of you wanna know the answers to.
So I asked you guys on Twitter to ask me some questions, so I screenshotted a whole bunch. Don't know how many there are, but we're gonna answer as many as we can.
Wait, shouldn't you show me these questions before I try to answer them?
I honestly just screenshotted like random questions. I don't know. I think that it's good that we just kind of like answer them as we go.
Go with the flow?
Yeah.
All right.
So the first question that I happened to screenshot was, are you happier in your new home?
Hell yeah! Woo! I can run outside and nobody can see me. Yeah, so I definitely got more privacy here than we've ever had.
So I will say that I am a lot happier in our new place. As you guys know, we had to move here super like last minute and unexpectedly.
But everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a reason.
And we couldn't be any happier.
We couldn't be happier. A lot of people were saying, how did you guys move so fast? Why is there furniture? So we did get a place that was already furnished. We literally found this place in a matter of days. Like, we were like so ready to leave. We literally found this place and moved in that day, literally like paid and moved in.
It's funny because, sorry to cut you off, baby. It's funny because they weren't trying to let us move in right away. They were saying like, oh, we need about a week until you guys can move in. And I was like, no, we need to move in today.
We didn't actually get gas until yesterday, so we didn't have hot water for this whole past week.
Yeah. So
we've been having to take showers in other places and haven't been able to cook or do anything here. So it's nice now that we do have gas, and that's how quickly we moved in.
Why you gotta tell them all that? You make it sound like we dirty as hell.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's the truth. Like, we just
I know,
moved in
but goddamn, they don't need to know that we haven't been taking showers.
But you know what, guys? When there's a will, there's a way. So if you want to do something and you're ready to do it, then you got to do it. And it just so happened that we ended up moving in a place that we actually do genuinely like, and we have way more privacy. So yeah, we are happier for sure.
That was one long ass answer, but you guys got it.
Okay.
I kind of like just going with the flow, not knowing like what's coming.
Yeah, me too. Next question.
Lying ass, you read all them damn questions.
I literally didn't even like, I don't know, I just took screenshots of random questions.
All right, go ahead.
Next question, when is the next meet and greet? So we've never had a meet and greet before.
That's a good question.
Do you want to answer that?
Yeah. Like Catherine said, we've never had a meet and greet before, but we did have our basketball charity event, which was to us kind of like a meet and greet. So to answer your guys' question, we probably won't really have meet and greets, but we will have events that we will be able to meet and greet you guys, if that makes sense. Because meet and greets to me are smaller. Events are bigger, so we want more people to be there so we can see our entire family. All I gotta say is make sure you guys stay tuned for another event and possibly us going on tour, which there will be a meet and greet.
Next question, any upcoming trips after the baby arrives?
Probably not, no.
We
We just stay home like old parents that we are.
I want to go somewhere.
Where do you want to go, baby?
I want to go like to Bali.
Oh, you want to go to Bali?
Yeah,
You want to go to Bora Bora?
I do.
Okay.
I want to go to London.
Really?
Yeah.
So we should-
Australia, Germany.
Okay. You getting carried away now.
I want to go.
So how about we
I
just-
want to meet all of you guys.
You know what? How about we just take a month trip and just hit like 6 places? You
Yeah,
down?
we can do that. A month?
Yeah, a month. Which
Yeah.
means we'll just take a month off of YouTube.
Yeah.
They're
No,
looking
no,
at
no, no, no.
As soon as I said that, all the Ace family's like, no, you guys aren't going on any trips. No, I'm just playing. But that would be cool, right? To like take a vacation for like a month straight and hit like five
That would be cool.
different places.
It would be definitely hard with 2 babies, but I think we can manage. We've managed doing everything else, so. Next question. What is the best and worst thing about being on YouTube?
Ooh, I like that question.
So you can answer that. What's the best?
Damn, you ever gonna answer a question?
No, I mean, I want to see what you say first, because I already have my answer in my head.
Okay. What was the question again?
What is the best and worst thing about being on YouTube?
Okay, we've addressed this several times. So the pros and cons is pretty much what you're asking. So pretty much we all know that in order to have content, in order to make you happy, in order to entertain you guys, we have to film our lives. But the con to that is, you guys know our entire life. Shit.
So in other words, I think what he's trying to say is we do film a good amount of things, and because we do film live, which means we film, edit, post the same day a lot of times. So what happens is that a lot of people know where we are, what we're doing, and it's just very invasive sometimes. And because of that, we do have to make sure that our family is safe, and that's the reason why we ended up moving, because there were a lot of invasive moments and a lot of people knowing where we were, and that is probably the con for sure. But the pro is obviously being here for you guys, inspiring you guys, being with our family every single day, doing things that we love to do, talking about things we would like to talk about, entertaining you guys, laughing all the time. Like, all that kind of stuff is just amazing and is the reason why we do what we do.
It's like trying to find that perfect balance, right? Of filming enough, but at the same time still having privacy.
Yeah,
right?
It's definitely a balance. And I will say that before we started YouTube, we had no idea what we were getting into. We were just filming.
When we first start, we can film anywhere. I can go in the middle of the street and say, hey, Ace family, and nobody would know who the hell we were.
But I will say that we appreciate every single one of you. Like, this life is so crazy. But I will say that we wake up every single morning with a smile on our face, and we try to keep positive and stay strong for you guys. You guys are the reason why we do what we do. We built this audience based off of you, off of our hard work, off of our consistency. And
yeah, you guys are truly a blessing. Like Catherine and I always say, we couldn't thank you guys enough for all the love and support that you guys continuously show us. Continuously show us. Yeah, I said it right. So let's continue to keep inspiring people, keep being positive, and continue to grow.
Next question. Does Elle know her sister's name yet? And is she learning how to say it?
She knows her sister's name. And she knows how to say it. Kinda, sorta.
She says like a nickname. Like, she doesn't want to say her name. She says it in another way. And I think it's so cute because I know that that's going to be her nickname when she's here.
So you pretty much gave it away that her name is kind of long.
No.
You did.
No, I didn't.
That's what I got from what you said.
No.
Usually someone with a nickname means their name is kind of sort of long.
Not really.
No?
No, that's not the case.
Okay, well, maybe it's long, maybe it's not.
Next question. Is there going to be another charity event anytime soon?
I know you want to answer this question. Go ahead.
So this question is actually, I'm going to answer, and then it's like a root of another thing that I want to answer. So
you got a lot to say.
Yeah, I do have a lot to say. So to answer your guys' question, this is something that we definitely want to do every single year. I will say that the first charity event that we did was a success. It was so seamless. I feel like I'm so proud of us and the fact that we were able to do this and accomplish this in such a short period of time. We did it ourselves, literally Austin and I. But I do want to talk about something that's really important, and I feel like you guys have been kind of like asking these questions. A lot of Ace family members haven't asked this kind of question but have probably thought about it. And then there's a lot of watchers that have mentioned certain things. We had no idea what was gonna go into this event when we first spoke to you guys about it. And that's actually one con about YouTube is you tend to say things without actually thinking sometimes. You could just kind of say them as you go, and then you post it and you're like, I wish I would have thought about that before I said it. And it's obviously a learning experience, but I do want to tell you guys something just so you guys can learn even for yourselves through us, and kind of like an education type of thing behind this. So basically, when Austin and I decided to do this charity event, we were like, this is so cool. Like, we're gonna make $100,000 and we're gonna, you know, put this towards a charity event of our choice. We were not planning on capitalizing or making any money off of our ticket sales whatsoever. We actually went into it without knowing anything at all, and then later on we found out that it is so expensive to throw an event of this magnitude for 10,000 people. Like, we had so many expenses, things that we didn't even know existed.
When they first told us all the expenses, I was like, you know what? I started to think about having it at a high school because, goddamn.
So we worked with a very corporate company, which is obviously a university. And there were a lot of expenses. So for one, I don't want to go into this and make this like an hour-long video, because I could definitely make this an hour-long video. But I just want to say, like, we did not profit off of our ticket sales. Like, we literally didn't. And it's so funny because people kept mentioning, oh, where's that extra 25K? So I just want to say, when Austin said $100,000, he literally was speaking out of his ass, and he didn't really realize what he was saying.
That,
but this is the thing. This is, and I will admit to our mistake, and this is our mistake, and I hope that you can learn from our mistake, is never say an actual amount, because you never really know what expenses are going to come after that. So we should have said a percentage of our charity event, because we didn't know what was going to be thrown at us. Like, there was hundreds of thousands of dollars that were thrown at us, and we were just like, wow, like, we are going completely out of pocket for this entire event. And what's so crazy is people didn't even know that. People still don't know that. And it's crazy that I'm even having to explain this, but it is something that needs to be explained, because even us going into this, we did not know how expensive it was going to be. So to rent out an event of 10,000 people of that magnitude, I mean, there's so much that goes into it. There's the actual venue, there's security, hundreds of people, you know, surrounding the venue, security, there's police department, there's crossing out the street, there's lights, there's camera crews, there's cleaning crews, there's lawyers involved.
Let me know when you're done so I can wake up.
There's insurance for the venue. We paid out of pocket for our live stream.
For the lights to be on.
So listen, so I just want to say something. Had we have been money hungry, had we have been greedy like people assume that we are, we would have made our tickets a lot more expensive than $45.
We would have taxed the shit out of y'all. We would have charged them for about $125.
And this is the thing, is we didn't even anticipate to sell out. We didn't even know we were going to sell out.
We didn't at all.
So at $45.
$45 is like a little movie ticket to go out with you and your honey boo on a date. You guys eating Hot Pockets and shit. $45.
Another thing I want to say is this was not a fundraiser. This was an event that we threw, okay? Another thing I do want to mention is we could have had this event sponsored. There was a lot of brands that wanted to be part of this event, to, you know, sponsor the event, and we did not accept any single person to be a part of our event, because we wanted this to be 100% the Ace family and charity. So we didn't want anyone's names behind our event for that reason. So had we have done that, obviously, yes, we could have capitalized, but we didn't. Another thing too is we came out of pocket for our live stream. We had a lot of live stream companies that also wanted to be a part of it, and we came out of pocket for that. There's just like so many things, and it's so funny because all of these months that people have said that we profited off of every event, we actually lost because we upfronted the money for the venue and other things, and then as well as the $75,000 that went to charity came out of our pocket.
And we literally just got it yesterday.
Yeah, so the way
the event happened like a month ago.
No,
over a month ago.
3 months ago.
Shit, almost half a year ago. We just got paid.
So in other words, when you work with corporate companies, they don't pay you for months and months, and then once we got paid, we actually broke even.
We shouldn't actually say paid, we should say get our money back.
Yes. So yeah, so there's a lot that goes into events. I would love to make a video and like more in depth of what actually goes on to doing an event. of this magnitude.
You shouldn't say that because they're gonna be saying, yeah, do that, Catherine. We want to see numbers and charts. We ain't got time for that shit. Let's just move on.
But yeah,
on to the next question.
Just
they
so you
get
guys
it. If they're
know,
a part of the Ace family, they know what it is. We're gonna have another event and it's gonna be beautiful. Okay, so on to the next question.
Okay. It's funny because the other day I had a friend tell me that she was watching one of like YouTube videos talking about a charity event, and someone mentioned that it costs $11,000 to throw an event. And I was laughing.
What's that for, Chuck E. Cheese?
I was laughing because that's literally how much, like around how much we spend just on shoes for all of the teams.
For real.
Because we went out of pocket for literally every single thing that you saw, the credentials, the basketballs, like the jerseys, like everything you saw, the Ace family paid for. So I just want to say the event paid for itself, and yeah.
Oh, and by the way, Ace family, I leave to Africa tomorrow. Because of all of us, we made something so special happen.
So we literally raised $75,000 by throwing this event and doing this amazing thing to build water wells in Africa. We're going to be providing water for 3,000 people for the rest of their lives, which is so amazing. And this is literally why we built the platform that we built, is to do things like this. And we want to do more and more and more.
And I'm kind of sad because my baby doesn't get to go because she's too pregnant.
It's okay. I'll go next time.
Yeah, you go next time. So guys, wish me luck, and I'm going to capture some beautiful content out there for you guys. So make sure you stay tuned for that.
Next question. Is the house you're living in now temporary or permanent? So I can answer this question. So we are actually living here just temporary. We don't know how long. It's definitely going to be for several months. As you guys know, we literally had to move here because of our break-in and because of the invasion of privacy that we've been having for the past year. I will say that this house makes us a lot happier, and I don't know, we don't know how long we're gonna be here, but it's definitely gonna be a temporary thing. Next question. How do y'all grow your YouTube channel so fast? And what do y'all recommend for your new tubers?
I'm surprised someone didn't ask, do y'all buy y'all subscribers? That question is so stupid.
YouTube, if you're listening, they're probably laughing too.
Is that even possible, YouTube, to buy your subscribers? To me, I just don't understand how that would make sense. Because if you buy your subscribers, then you gotta buy your views, then you gotta buy your engagement, but you can't even buy your engagement. How do you buy people commenting and liking on your stuff?
I think it's possible. I think people do have that like generator or something. I don't know. I think I've like seen a video on that before.
So what about our Instagrams and our Snapchats? Like, we buy that shit too? We just buy our lives. Can you just buy a new life?
It's so crazy that like sometimes I'll see like people tweeting us like, how the hell did you guys get this many views in 30 minutes? And
because of like, our damn Ace family members. They are that strong. You guys are, I always say, you guys are a damn army. It is unbelievable how strong you guys are and how loyal you guys are. You guys
You know one thing that
I ain't gonna lie. You guys are probably just as loyal as this honey dip right here.
You know one thing that I'm obsessed about, you guys, is every time someone has something stupid or negative to say, you always back us up. I'm just like, I freaking love you. Like, you didn't have to do that. And I just want to say that every single person who always defends us, like, thank you so much, like, from the bottom of my heart. Like, every single thing that you have to say to these losers is so appreciated.
Yeah,
and
some losers. Okay.
I'm just saying, like, you guys don't have to do that and you do it. So thank you so much. So now to answer our question, how do you guys grow your YouTube channel so fast? So I think for sure is us just being ourselves, being genuine with you guys. Consistency is obviously a huge, huge key to growing your channel. I think that our relationship, so as far as our YouTube channel, I think that in order to grow, you have to have a good relationship out of YouTube. You have to be able to
that's huge.
Have balance and understand each other and be able to work things out and be able to like think on the same page. And so that's a huge, huge part of growing your channel, is actually having that real relationship outside of YouTube and then applying that onto your channel. So I think that's like a huge, huge key for us, is being really real with each other and really working on that.
I think it really works for us because we're, I want to say completely different, but we're not. But our personalities are different, if that makes sense. So like for me, you guys know me, I'm the crazy, spontaneous, just don't give a fuck attitude. She's the more calm, relaxed, chill. She keeps me tamed. Like that's like a perfect duo. You know what I mean? That's like an all-star team. On top of our 2-year-old princess, who's just a straight superstar and loves being in front of the camera. Like, you can't teach that. It just happened. And that's why I feel like we're destined to do what we do.
We really are.
Because we really are. To
even
me, I feel like
as far as like
you
where
just cut me off.
Sorry,
I was flowing.
Even as far as like where we sit, like I like this side, he likes that side. Like, what are the odds? Like, there's just like so many things
this is my
that
good
we
side.
were destined to do what we do, and we enjoy doing what we do, and we love it. And yeah, I think that's the reason why we grew our channel so fast, is because you can see through the camera, and real eyes, real. What's that quote?
Real eyes recognize real lives.
No, it's something else. Real recognizes real. There you go.
That's what you were trying to say?
Yeah.
That shit is old as shit.
Next question. How do you guys get through the arguments and still maintain your love for one another?
That is one good ass question. I'll take it over from here, baby.
Okay, go ahead.
So, I must say, when we first started this whole YouTube jazz, this mamacita right here, we would get in arguments, right? Because I would be the one to be like, yo, we got to film, we got to film. Consistency is key, consistency is key. And when we first started, she really wasn't the type to be in front of the camera and talk to you guys like how I'm doing right now.
You weren't either. We grew into that, literally.
I was more into it than you because I was on Vine and I did other little like Instagram videos and stuff like that. You were more just, you know, laid back, like not really too much talkative in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so once we started to do that and go outside our comfort zone, we would get into some arguments, and literally it would be a point where we would get in an argument and she'd be like, you know what? I'm not filming then. And literally get up and leave. And I would sit here and be like,
I probably done that twice though, only. I
No.
remember 2 times.
and when she would do that, I would just sit here and be like, are you serious? Like, come on, come back. Don't let an argument not allow us to continue to film. And that was huge for us. But once we got that down, once we like got in an argument, we literally get it over in a blink of an eye.
Yeah.
Right?
And I don't think it's happened ever since. It's been over a year.
Yeah, that was like the first like month on YouTube, literally.
Yeah, this was almost 2 years ago then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. So we do obviously get into arguments, but if we're in an argument, we won't film until we're good, and we'll talk about it and stuff, because that's not
No,
something.
that was the beginning. Like now, we'll argue and I'll look at you and be like, are you done? And you'll be like, yeah. and then we're good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do want to say that the reason why we don't show our arguments is because you guys don't want to see that. Like, you guys are, you know,
That
coming
shit is
home
pointless.
from school, from work. You want to sit down and watch a good video
And be happy.
entertain yourself.
You want to see nobody arguing and
Yeah.
talking about, why'd you film me? My hair looking crazy and shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's
Yeah.
dumb. Oh shit, there's a big ass bee behind us.
Oh,
Oh
that's
hell no, I'm
huge.
allergic to bees.
You're allergic to everything.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Don't kill him.
Well, I gotta kill him.
Just slap him away.
Ugh. Alright.
Okay.
Damn, how many questions we got?
I know, it took a lot of screenshots. I got like trigger happy. Next question. Is Elle going to kindergarten? So
That baby ain't never going to school.
I think a lot of people get confused and think that Elle is a lot older than she is, but she actually just recently turned 2 years old. So we're not really thinking that far ahead right now, but I will say that I definitely want Elle to be around other kids. So yeah, when Elle gets older, we definitely want Elle to be around other kids and go to school and obviously get the proper education and stuff. But it is kind of scary in today's society, and you know, all the things that are happening in the school system, and you know, like bullying and all that kind of stuff. So I want her to go to school, but I also don't want her to go to school, and I'm kind of in the middle. You know,
Don't go to school but still get an education.
yeah, of course, like not go to school and have like, you know, like a private teacher, or like, you know, smaller classroom, or I don't know. It's something that we've been thinking a lot about, and it kind of stresses me out when I think about it. So we haven't decided yet. Next question. Are you guys gonna make a new intro when the new princess is born?
You know that's coming. You guys already know how we are.
So I have a feeling that we're not gonna make an intro right away because she's gonna be so tiny and it's not gonna make any sense. But our next intro that we are gonna change will be our Vlogmas intro for Christmas.
Or we can just get her laying on her back, just smiling.
So So we're probably gonna do that one, and she's gonna be October, November. So she'll be like 3 months old when we do the Vlogmas intro. And if you guys don't know what Vlogmas is, basically we film every single day for the entire month of December.
Woo.
So
That's gonna be a crazy time for us.
we'll probably do an intro then, and then we'll do like a new intro for our channel afterwards. And she's definitely gonna be in there.
All right, is this the last question?
2 more questions.
Okay.
Okay. This person said, hello Ace family, love watching your videos. How do you make videos and still have time to do other things?
That is a great question.
That is a great question. So I will say Austin and I own a couple of businesses, so we always work. On the days that we are filming, we're double working, if that makes any sense. So we have a lot going on, a lot of things that we don't.
I need a break. You know what? We going on vacation right now. Let's
a lot
just
of
leave.
things that we
Come on,
don't.
baby.
Stop, come here.
Get your fine ass up.
Come
We
on. Stop, don't do that.
What you mean don't do that?
Don't do that.
We need a vacation, honey.
No, we don't need a vacation.
Okay, I need a vacation.
There's a lot of things that we do in our lives outside of the camera, and we're always super busy. We're always working. You know, our minds are always stimulated, and then on top of having Elle, we're extremely busy. I will say Austin has edited every single video that you've ever seen on this channel, which is unbelievable to me to this day. People are still like, how the hell do you still edit your own videos? But he doesn't want to let that go because he likes to be in full control. So that's like the YouTube part of it. And then we also have our other businesses that we handle every day. So we're always talking to our employees, our accountant, our banker, our lawyers. So we're always super busy, and that's something that we don't typically share on our channel. We make this channel to be very entertaining and to be very family oriented, but there are a lot of things that go on outside of it. So the balance is crazy. It's insane.
So pretty much, to answer your question, there is no balance, okay?
We're always working, and that's just the type of people that we are. I feel like we've never really had like a real time to just chill out other than this past week after we got robbed, which is so crazy because it took that for us to kind of like chill out for a second. But yeah, that kind of brought us back to almost, and I keep saying
Guys,
this.
We're young, okay? The time is now. We gotta get it now. Grind now, play later, okay?
Yeah. There's a
So
lot.
for all my people watching, you guys, whether you're in school, whether you're trying to get a job, whether you're singing lullabies, grind now, play later, okay?
And then the last question for today is, what are 3 things that Elle has taught you? I will say one is patience.
Yes.
She's definitely taught us patience.
Patience and to love harder. I know that sounds weird, but I don't know. That little girl just like, she opens up new love holes. Does that make sense?
New
right?
love holes?
Yeah. Like holes that you didn't know existed in love. She opens up those. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what it taught you?
Yeah, like to love harder.
Yeah.
To open up certain holes that we didn't know existed.
Yeah.
You know?
Uh-huh.
Pretty much like reach for those holes. Because in life we're all taught to love, but there's always that like love limit. And for Elle, she's taught me to, you know, reach a higher limit.
I think another thing that Elle has taught me is to be strong, like a lot of strength. I've always been that type of person that has been really strong, but I think that since she's been into our lives, I have tried to be the strongest person I could possibly be for her. And that's something that usually comes when you have a child. So definitely that. And then
Sorry to piggyback off of what you said. This is huge.
What?
This is my number one.
Okay, what is it?
Is to work even harder. Because for me, I want that little girl and I want my family to have the world. And ever since Elle has came into our lives, she literally has pushed me to limits that I didn't even know I could go.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
And it's crazy because like I've seen people say, oh, like your daughter's so spoiled, that little baby's spoiled. And at the end of the day, it's like, yes, she is spoiled. We spoil her with love. She's completely adored by us in every single way, shape, or form. We wake up in the morning, every single morning, with a smile on our faces. And it's just, yes, it's a type of spoiling, I guess, because I had that as a child. I grew up with my father, giving me all the love and giving me all the attention, and that's something that, you know, I grew up with and something that I'm used to. So that's something that we applied to our child. And yeah, she is spoiled in that way. And then when it comes to material things later on in life, you know, she's gonna have it all because her dad is gonna give her all.
That's right.
So it's just gonna be like that, because at the end of the day, that's how dads are, and that's where we're gonna butt heads a lot. But she deserves it. She's our baby, she's our daughter. You know, we have one L, and yeah.
She's a princess.
She's a princess and she deserves it. That's just how it's gonna be. Like, she's gonna have things that I didn't have growing up, or that he didn't have growing up, because those are the parents that we are. We wanna be able to give our children everything. That's why we work hard for, so.
Big facts.
So I think that concludes all of the
this video
questions.
like 30 minutes long.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you all for tuning in as always. But before we close out today's video, you guys already know what we gotta do. We gotta give our post notification shout out to who, baby?
So I have that person right over here.
Oh, by the way, if you guys would like us to do more videos like this, or want us to do like a part 2 of this, just comment below. You guys know we're always down what you guys want to see, so just comment below.
So today's post notification shout out goes to Kathy Rocha. So shout out to you, Kathy.
Shout out to you, girl. Thank you so much for being part of the Ace family. You already know we love you. Whoever else like a post notification shout out, all you gotta do is subscribe to the Ace family, hit that subscribe button, turn on our post notifications, hit that bell button, and once you do those 2 things, all you gotta do is comment done. And obviously, if you like today's video, you gotta give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up if what? If we answered a lot of your questions. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. And like me and my beautiful pregnant queen always say,
we'll be back with more videos.
Peace.